Just look around you and see what has changed and how much things have changed. Beautiful houses with designer fittings and very high quality materials. Cell phone and telecom facilities which have become so easy, so big, so sophisticated. Technology companies that are changing the way in which you and I do our banking, our transactions, and how we deal with the world. How much of this prosperity are you participating in? Are you running any of these businesses? If you're not, what is your best chance to be able to participate in the fact that somebody else is sensing an opportunity, creating a business and growing it big? Equity investing. Every nice and big business idea will need money. We are not talking about your neighborhood auntie who's running a play school. Okay? She is going to be an exploitative capitalist, employing a few servants, taking a lot of money. Probably she doesn't even have a service tax registration. We're not talking about unscrupulous people who might be benefiting from the economic boom. We're talking about real, serious, big businesses. They will need money to become big, to become global, to become high quality, to become competitive. They will need capital. When these businesses come into the market and seek money, if you're able to participate by buying these equity shares of these companies, as they grow, as they prosper, as they become big, you as a shareholder of the business is participating in the prosperity of the business while you're holding on to your day job and running after that salary which your safe and secure job is bringing you. To invest in equity is to step in and participate in the business opportunity that might be unfolding around you. So you think it's all very nice and easy to just step out there and buy those businesses. The hassle here is that it's a democratic setup. For one good business with a great, brilliant idea and an excellent management, there will be 10 others who will also come and stand in front of you and show you the moon and tell you, this is the business plan, this is how we are going to make money for you. Well, all of them may not be fraudsters. Some of them may genuinely have a good idea, but circumstances might change and their businesses might fail. It is not possible for you to figure upfront which one of these is going to do well. So in equity investing, selection is such a critical idea. It's such a critical input. It's important for you to be able to choose the best companies to invest in. Now, if all of us knew which were the best companies, and if I knew which were the best companies, you think I'll be teaching for a profession. I'll be out there choosing the best companies and making myself a multimillionaire. This selection process and this selection before a company becomes big is tough. It is some science, it is some art, it is some luck. So how are we ever going to understand how to select the best companies, buy their equity shares and participate in this wonderful world of equity investing? So here we have a big choice, not 10 but a few thousand companies standing out there and asking for our attention, and we don't know how to select them. What would we do in such a situation? We can keep demanding more and more knowledge and information, but we may still go wrong. So to be an equity investor, we need two choices. That willingness to keep evaluating our investment on an ongoing basis. It's not really possible for us to know upfront which company is doing well. We begin with some information. We begin with a basic understanding and an analysis of which company will do well. But we must be prepared to accept that our intuition or our analysis can go wrong. So to invest in equity would mean that we should be willing to evaluate what is going on and check whether we are invested in the right company. The second is obvious. When we know that the investment is not working, we should be able to quit. The stock market serves this function. It is not just you and me, but thousands of people there who are expressing a view on what they think a business is worth today. Based on all the information, based on all the changes that are happening, based on all the analysis that's happening out there, there are people who are getting in and getting out of businesses, and in that process they are evaluating businesses, and the stock price is available for us to be able to see what the worth of the business in the eyes of so many of these people is as of today. So to be a successful equity investor, we need to have the ability to select, we need to have the ability to evaluate and monitor, and the gumption to quit, to admit that we might have made a mistake when we selected. If someone told you that equity investing is easy, believe me, they have told you a lie, they're fooling you. Equity investing is complex, but it's fun. It is such a lovely idea to be able to look at companies, to look at their numbers, to look at their business prospects and decide to join that journey and keep tracking how the shares of those companies is performing over a period of time. Neighborhood auntie who's not going to come and create her business big is still going to be out there in the market. She's still buying those diamonds. She's still changing her car. So she is impacting the business of other companies which are selling these products to her. So for somebody who is trying to join the dots and is trying to look at mega trends of what businesses are doing well, equity is a fun market to be in. But this fun should also come with that rigor, that ability to be able to sit down and look at numbers, that ability to look at industry trends, macro trends, company balance sheets, and take an informed call. So if you're out there sitting and hoping that the next tip is going to come from your stockbroker or your friend, or the next IPO is going to come your way, you're going to put your money and you're going to become rich, you are oversimplifying the problem, and probably you're believing on luck rather than skill. You'll never be able to replicate it.